What's up everyone, here's another great writing tip. This has to do with characters in movies or in stories that instantly take you out of the movie. So I hate whenever I'm watching a movie and you have the main character guy who's like a super giga chat. He's rich, successful, or he's just a regular guy, but he's still like a giga chat. And then you have the average woman love interest that he is fighting for, and every guy in the movie is fighting to get her. And I'm sure you've done this where you thought to yourself, what is he doing with her? There is no way that that guy would kill himself or kill others in a movie or go through all the crazy things that he's gonna go through just to win her heart. And that instantly takes me out of the movie. Now I know what you're gonna say. Yeah, but what if you have a movie where you have a hot supermodel girl and she's perfect and she falls in love with some ugly bum? Now I've never seen that exaggerated of a movie, but I've seen where a super hot girl falls in love with the likable nerd or the nice guy best friend that she knew for years, and there was something about him other than his looks that had to do with his personality that she fell in love with later. She didn't notice at first, but over time she grew on him. Now the writing tip that I'm talking about, I first really noticed this in the movie Cloverfield, where this big weird monster attacks New York. So there was this one scene where there was some beautiful hot girl at a party. I forget who the actress was, but she is absolutely perfect, and I would literally give up my entire life just to be with her. And in the movie, the building collapsed from the monster and she was trapped in one of the apartment buildings. So her boyfriend decides, hey, I'm gonna risk my life and travel across town. Hopefully I'm not gonna get stomped on by the monster, I'm not gonna get shot by the army, a building's not gonna fall on me, or some crazy nut job who thinks it's the end of the world is gonna try to kill me. And I said, why would he do that? And then when he finally made it to the girl and I saw how she looked like, I instantly thought to myself, yup, I would do it too. I don't care if a monster's gonna eat me alive. If I had a girlfriend like that, I would go save her no matter what. Here's another great example in The Dark Knight. Remember when you had Rachel, who was replaced by Katie Holmes with whoever that girl was, but clearly she was not as pretty as Katie Holmes. In fact, she was kind of ugly. Her face kind of looked like a dog face. But yet you had Bruce Wayne, a billionaire who happens to be Batman, and then you had Harvey Dent, a successful lawyer, an influential politician, literally fighting each other to win Rachel's heart. Now, if it was Katie Holmes in The Dark Knight, okay, I guess I'll suspend disbelief. You also have 50 Shades of Grey. Now, I haven't seen the films, but I've seen the trailers, quick scenes, and I noticed the girl, she's literally average. But yet you have Dorian Gray, who's like a super giga chat, I'm sure he's rich too, spending all the money on her, literally trying to do anything he can just to get her attention. And I say to myself, why are you wasting your time with this chick? You could literally have any girl you want. And then in the sequel you have like 2 or 3 guys still fighting over her. This also happens in Hallmark films where you have an average looking woman who's been divorced, who has kids, who's way older, but then you have the main character Giga Chad for some reason wants to give up his entire life just to be with her. Now how can you make a super Giga Chad fall in love with an average looking girl and have it be believable and not take you out of the movie? Simple. You could have the average girl and the Giga Chad grow up together. They could be friends since kindergarten. They could already know each other. So at the end of the film, whatever they go through, they end up together because they started out as friends and grew to love each other. Or how about this? I know it's hard to do for some writers, but give the girl an interesting personality. Don't just base everything on her looks. Don't make her one-dimensional, so when the Giga Chat falls in love with an average girl, or even an ugly duckling, he sees more than just her average looks. You can even have a scene where there's a hot supermodel that clearly looks like her and the Giga Chad should be together, but there's just something about that average girl that supermodel can't provide mentally or personality-wise compared to that average girl. The last thing I'm going to say, and it's very important, if you want to take the average girl character and build her up to make her a deeper, multi-dimensional character, do it in a way where you don't diminish the male main character. Don't bring him down just to raise her up. You need to bring her up to the guy's level, because you always see this in these woke films where they show the strong, independent, feminist character. In order for her to be great or the hero, she must constantly shit on the male character and bring him down multiple levels in order to make her seem great. But people can see through that, and it takes you out of the movie. I hope you use this tip. Thanks for watching. See you next video.